Good afternoon, I'm Hasiel Cordoba, and this is the 69 News Netcast. If you weren't watching 69 News at noon, here's a bit of what you missed. Volunteers from our area are on their way to Texas to help flooding victims affected by Hurricane Harvey. They say they could use more manpower and more donations. WFMZ's Alexandra Hogan has more.
You had something to eat, you could send your kids to school. These are people now where every single aspect of their life has been disrupted.
Thousands of evacuees fled Harvey, the Category 4 hurricane that tore through the Texas Gulf Coast, but they won't be going home anytime soon.
There are a lot of employers and a lot of families and individuals here in the valley who have strong connections to the area that's been impacted by the flood.
Already a dozen volunteers through the Red Cross chapter of Lehigh County are in Texas. The executive director, Peter Brown, will join them on Tuesday.
We have a need for several thousand volunteers.
And he says they have a major need for donations, but in giving, how much actually makes a difference? He says $100 pays for 25 cleanup kits.
That's what somebody picks up out of one of our trucks and goes back into their house when the water's gone.
And $50 puts a family of 4 in a shelter for one night.
We're anticipating we could be doing sheltering 80,000 to 100,000 nights of people in shelters.
Pennsylvania Governor Tom Wolf and New Jersey Governor Chris Christie both deployed members of the National Urban Search and Rescue Response System to aid Texas's recovery effort. It's the worst hurricane to hit the U.S. in more than a decade. Brown says the donations won't change the hardship for people who lost everything, but for now, it will have a lasting impact.
The need is immediate, the need is critical. There will be longer-term needs, and we will be working on recovery efforts as communities start to pull together.
New details this noon about a serious accident on the northeast extension of the Pennsylvania Turnpike. State police say 4 young people were thrown from the back seat of a car after the driver lost control, slammed into the center median, and spun into a guide rail. It happened in the northbound lanes yesterday, approaching the Quakertown interchange. 2 of the victims suffered critical injuries, the other 2 serious. State police say they weren't wearing seatbelts. The accident shut down northbound traffic for hours. Firefighters responded to the scene of a warehouse fire in Reading this morning. Crews were dispatched around 8:30 to the 600 block of South 9th Street. Firefighters could be seen using a ladder to access the top floor of the warehouse. There's no word on a cause or how much damage was done to the inside of the building. No injuries were reported. Stay with 69 News and WFMZ.com for updates. Meantime, authorities are looking into what sparked a house fire in Northampton Borough over the weekend. It broke out around 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon in the 600 block of East 19th Street. Crews at the scene say it appeared no one was home when the fire broke out. There's currently no word on the extent of the damage, but we're told the home is unlivable. Officials have not yet released a cause. For more local news, watch 69 News or get updates here at WFMZ.com. With the 69 News Netcast, I'm Hasiel Cordoba.